What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. Thanks for checking out this video. Please be sure to hit that little thumbs up at the end if you find it helpful and if you enjoy it, and be sure to subscribe, and please share it with others if you find it helpful and if you think it will be helpful for them too. Okay, I just wanted to get straight into this now because it is holiday season and leading into the holidays and the end of year functions and all of the parties that come up this time of year. I think a lot of people are starting to freak out about the foods that are going to be there, and the treat foods and the cheat foods, and that whole deal. So that's why I wanted to address this now, because I think it will be helpful to bear this in mind leading up to all of the end of year functions and the holiday parties and that sort of thing. So the topic of this video, it's going to be a real quick one, but I just wanted to chat about food morality. Okay, first of all, food morality is, the idea these are good foods, these are bad foods, food labeling. And especially around this time of year, I think if you do practice food morality, you are setting yourself up for failure from the get-go. And I say that because that was my experience, and I think that it works like that for a lot of us. But if you label foods as good and bad, and I mean, we all know, let's be honest, at end of year functions and holiday parties, you know what kind of foods are going to be there. Probably a lot of them are foods that you have labeled as being bad foods. So let me just walk you through how this works. This was my experience. Maybe yours is totally different. Maybe it's a little bit different, or maybe you're going, oh my word, Andrea, you're like my spirit animal. That's exactly the way it worked for me too. Good foods and bad foods. So then you feel stressed and anxious leading up to Christmas Day. Let's just use that as an example. Oh my word, there's going to be so like all of these foods there, and these ones are bad foods. I can't eat those, or I really, really want to eat this, so I'm going to restrict a lot leading up to the party, or I'm gonna be so stressed and overwhelmed when I do get there, and I just don't know what to do. And then you are super distracted and preoccupied by the food the entire time that you are there. You're trying so hard not to eat the cupcake that you are distracted, and you don't pay any attention to actually being with your loved ones and enjoying the time together. And if you've told yourself, I can't eat this, then that's pretty much all you can think about while you are there. And then somebody comes up to you and goes, oh, just have one, just have a bite or whatever. And then you cave, or you're like, okay, well, let me just taste it. And then you go, oh my word, I ate a bad food. I messed up. I feel so guilty. I feel so ashamed. I'm a failure. And then we use that as a perfect excuse to binge after that, and not just to keep it to that one meal. It's, oh, like, I've ruined the whole week, I've ruined all the progress that I've made, so I may as well just keep going, I may as well just keep eating in a calorie surplus. And that's where the actual damage to any progress that you have made gets done. Okay, so I don't know, that's how it worked for me. If you can relate, please let me know, because I know the struggle is real with that. But I also wanted to just define what a calorie actually is, because I think a lot of people aren't even sure what these little things are that we're supposed to be so petrified of. Okay, so I've got some breaking news for you. A calorie, or a joule, is actually kilocalories and kilojoules, but I'm gonna just define it as a calorie for, just for simplicity's sake. A calorie is actually just a unit of energy. If we want to get super technical about it, a calorie is just the amount of energy that is needed to heat up 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Dun, dun, dun. That is what a calorie is. It's nothing dramatic. It's nothing to write home about. It's a unit of energy. There's this one meme, you guys have probably seen it, but it says calories. I know it's a joke meme, but I think a lot of people take it more seriously than it's actually meant to be. But it says calories are like little men that sneak into your bed while you're sleeping, and they sew your clothes more tightly together, or something like that. I'm sure you guys have seen it. But that's not the case. Calories are not little demons that are out to get you or to make you put on fat. It's literally a unit of energy. Okay, so just bear that in mind. And yes, there are more high calorie foods and low calorie foods, just like there are more nutrient dense foods and, you know, foods that don't have as many nutrients in them. So that is what a calorie actually is. It's not negative, even though we have the super negative connotation that associated with them, but that's what it is. So I just wanted to point that out, where if you eat one high calorie meal, say on Christmas Day, that's not going to undo any progress that you may have made, and it's not going to make you gain a pound of true weight or a half a kilogram of true weight. What I mean by true weight is not just water that you retain because you've maybe eaten a lot of extra salt or more carbs than you usually do. What I mean by true weight is a pound of fat or half a kilogram of actual fat. One meal is not going to do that. Just like eating one salad has not made somebody skinny before, or exercising once is not going to make somebody super fit. Just like missing one workout is not going to make a fit person lose all of their fitness. It doesn't work like that. It's one meal. So just bear in mind that Christmas is one day of the year, one day in December, and the other holiday parties, it's only going to add up to a few days in December. And the only way you can undo any progress that you have made is if you take that one meal or that cheat that you felt like you had, and you use that as an excuse to just keep binge eating for the rest of the holiday season. Okay, so just don't restrict yourself in that sense of these are good foods and these are bad foods and I can't eat the bad foods. It's a holiday party. You're with your loved ones. Just relax and have fun and enjoy the day. And don't sit there. This is also what I used to do. Even if I did tell myself beforehand, okay, I'm going to eat a piece of cake, then I would sit there and I'd be so stressed and feel so guilty. The entire time I was eating it, I'd be going, oh, I really shouldn't be doing this. This is so bad. I'm being so bad now. I'm ruining all of my hard work. No, just relax and enjoy it. So that's why I wanted to film this video now, because I really think it's a good thing to bear in mind leading up to the holidays and knowing what to expect. The video that I film next week is going to be strategies and guidelines that you can use leading up to the holiday parties, so that you don't feel like you fell off the wagon and then you binge eat and get back into that spiral of starving and binging, starve, binge, purging, all of that. But I'll film that video. It will be much more in depth, you know, of how to have a plan going into the parties and that sort of thing. But I hope that this video has been helpful. Food morality, not a good thing. Calories, not little demons that are out to get you. And yeah, just remember to enjoy the time that you do have with your loved ones. And in this whole festive season, maybe you aren't eating foods that are as nutrient dense as you usually do, or maybe you aren't exercising as much, but that's okay. It's going to be fine. And yeah, those high calorie foods, that's okay. If you have a high calorie meal, that's fine, and then we just move on with it, you know. So I hope that this video has been helpful. Like I said, please be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe and share it with others. Ask me questions, what you'd like to see in the next video. Any questions that you do have, I'd love to address them. I hope that you have an absolutely awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next video.